Hello everyone, today we're gonna practice doing some equations. Alright, here's first two. So, to find x here, what I have to do is we have to leave the x by itself on this side of the equal sign and move everything else to the other side of the equal sign. So, what I got here? 3 times 5 plus x equals 18. So, since we have 5 plus x in parentheses, we're gonna leave it for now as is. And we'll divide each side by 3 to get rid of this times 3. Divide each side by 3. And you'll get rid of this 3. So on this I'll get just 5 plus x. And on that side you'll get 6. And now you can subtract 5 from each side. And by doing that, you'll get x by itself on this side. And then you'll get 1 as your answer. Alright. Let's go to this one. 8a plus 3 equals negative 45. Alright. So, just in this one, we have to try and leave the a by itself. But we cannot do it yet. What I have to do first is subtract 3 from each side. And you'll get a 8a by itself and equals negative 48. And now you can divide each side by 8 to get rid of this 8 in here. You'll get just a equals negative 6. That'll be your answer. Alright, let's go for some more problems. Let's do negative 2 equals negative 2 times r minus 3. Alright, just as both those examples, what you have to do is you have to try and leave the variable by itself. But first you have to divide each side by negative 2 to get rid of this negative 2. What you'll get is 4 equals r minus 3. Alright, and now you can add 3 to both sides to get rid of this minus 3 and to kind of leave the variable on by itself. What you get is 7 equals r. Alright, and the next equation would be here. Let's do a hard one. 6 times 3x plus 2 equals 162. Alright, just like in this example, what I have to do here is in any of those examples, you're trying to leave the variable by itself. First, you have to divide each side by 6 to get rid of this 6. What you'll get is 3x plus 2 equals 60, 100 will be 20, 27. Alright. And what you'll have to do next is subtract 2 from each side, right? So what I'll get is 3x, subtract 2 from each side. I'll get 3x, and I'll get 25 on this side. And now you can only now you can divide each side by 3. And what I'll get is x by itself, because these two cancel, and then you get 25 over 3 is 8.3 continuously. Right, that's your answer. Well, the next problem would be let's do this one. Right here. Negative 113 equals 5 times negative 1 minus 5x minus 2x. Right, this one's a bit harder because you're not just dividing and subtracting. First you have to multiply 5 to each of these numbers in parentheses. What you'll have is negative 113 equals 5 times negative 5 is negative 5. 5 times negative 1, sorry. Then 5 times negative 5x is negative 25x. And you'll get negative 2x, just coming down here. Now you have to add like terms. Right, so these two numbers have both x in them, so you'll add them together. What you'll get is negative 113 equals negative 5. Then negative 25 plus negative 2x is negative 27x. Because you add these two numbers together, and since they're both negatives, you get a bigger negative number. Alright, so now since you have this equation, you're trying to leave the x by itself. First you have to add 5 to each side. To get rid of this negative 5, you'll get negative 108 equals negative 27x. And then, excuse me, and then what you have to do is you have to divide each side by negative 27 to leave the x by itself. This will cancel out, and what you'll get is x on this side by itself equals, and negative 108 divided by negative 27 is 4. Right, and that will be your answer. Should we do one more? Alright, let's do it. Let's do this one. 7 times 1 minus 3m equals negative 140. Just as in this one, you have to first multiply each of these numbers in parentheses by the number in front of parentheses, right? Like a fountain method, like on this both in those. So 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times negative 3m is negative 21m equals negative 140. And so remember, we're trying to leave the variable by itself, and to do that we have to subtract 7 on each side. You'll get negative 21m equals negative 147. Now, remember, we're still trying to leave the variable by itself here. And to do that, we have to divide each side by negative 22 to get rid of this negative 22. Negative 21, sorry. So, these two cancel out. And what you'll get is m equals negative 147 divided by negative 21 is 7. And that will be your answer. Right. Hopefully that was helpful to you. If you have any questions, or if you want me to do some sample problems for you, just comment down below and I'll see you next video. Bye.